Okay, so a lot of people are pretty upset about the new Geometry Dash update because it just breaks all mods, and once you kind of are used to playing with mods, then when you don't have them, it's just a little annoying to play the game. So a lot of people were talking about going to like private servers until Geode, which is the mod loader, updates for 2.207. So here's kind of how you can roll back the game to 2.206 and play with mods again. So first what you want to do is you want to go to your library tab in Steam, find Geometry Dash. You want to right click on it, go to manage and go to browse local files. This will bring up your GD folder. What I did is I just copied all of these files and went to a new folder and then just pasted them in. So here's my backup right here. You can put them wherever you want, just make sure you don't forget where the file is. So after you do that, then you want to right click on Geometry Dash again. And what we're going to do now is we're going to stop the game from updating. So select only update this game when I launch it, and turn background downloads off. I don't know if this will actually stop Geometry Dash from updating, but I'll show you kind of how to manage that later. So you don't have to turn this on, but I have it on just in case. So then what you want to do is just minimize Steam and open your web browser. Go to steamdb.info, go to the search tab, and we're going to search Geometry Dash. It should be the first result, just click on it. And then there's going to be some important information here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open Notepad and create a new Notepad document right here, just so we can store some of this useful information. So first we have the app ID. We're going to need this. So we're going to paste that right here. I don't know why it's indented. Then we're going to go on SteamDB to this tab called Depots and find the Windows version. I don't know if this works for Mac. I haven't tested it yet, but I might later. So then you're going to copy the ID for the depot for Windows. It's usually just if you add one to the app ID. So then you want to click on the link for Windows, and then you want to go to this manifest tab. So then you want to find the one from the 1st of June. That's this one right here. This is the 2.206 update. So copy the manifest ID and make sure it's the correct one. So we're going to copy that and put it as the third line. So now we have all our kind of important information, and now we're ready to actually download the update, or I guess the rollback. So there should be this link in the description. I just made this because the program that you use to download the update requires a bunch of dependencies that they don't actually put in the GitHub. So the link to this pastebin will be in the description. Just copy these and then paste them in. I already downloaded all of them, but these are the two dependencies that you need, the .NET runtime. I don't know why it needs two versions of the .NET runtime. The person who coded the tool must, I don't know, be confused or something. But now, once you've downloaded and installed both of these, what you want to do is search up Depot, not Diop, not Depto. Oh my god. Downloader GUI, Depot downloader GUI. I can't spell. It should be this first link right here on GitHub. Make sure that you have this link. Don't download any malware. So once you're on this page, just scroll down to releases, and you're going to find the one for Windows right here, Windows, and just download that. It's like 100 megabytes. It shouldn't take super long. But once you have that downloaded, make sure you keep this information here, and then open this right here. It might take a little while to open. I don't know why, but it just does. So you should see this screen once you open it. Of course, it doesn't have all the information in it already, but you want to take your app ID, put it in app ID. The second one is the depot ID, so put it there. And the third one is the manifest ID. So make sure that you put all of those in the correct category or it will not work. So then you want to set your download location. I believe I have mine set as GD206, just so I remember that it is the correct version, GD 2.206. Then what you want to do is put your Steam login in. I checked it, it's safe, it won't steal your account, but you need to have this logged in, or else you'll kind of just get stuck on trying to verify the app info when you actually go to download it. So now that you have all of this information in, if you press download, I have this on my other screen because it will show your password in plain text. If you have Steam Guard on, it might ask for your Steam Guard, but once you put that in, it should open this command prompt window that is just allocating space for all of the kind of assets that the version has. So if you see this, if it's spamming your command prompt, don't worry. This is just making sure that it finds all of the files that it needs. So now once it moves to this %, it'll actually start downloading the files. Geometry Dash has a lot of sprite sheets, so that's what all of these files kind of are. But usually this operation doesn't take super long. It might take like a few minutes, or it could take up to like 10 minutes if you have a very bad connection. But Geometry Dash isn't a super big game, so I'll come back once this is finished downloading. So once everything is finished downloading, it should say like disconnected from Steam, and then you can close this window. You can close all of this if everything is done correctly. And now what you do is you just open Steam again, find Geometry Dash, right click, go to the local files again, and you can just delete all this. Just get rid of it. You don't really need it because you have the backup already, but again, this is why it's super important to make a backup. So now your Geometry Dash folder should be empty. What you want to do is you want to find that folder. In my case, it's GD206. Open that folder too, and you should see 322170. You can delete this depot downloader folder, and now you have Geometry Dash 2.206. So just copy these folders or move them into the Steam Geometry Dash folder. Now you have Geometry Dash 2.6, so when you press this play button, it will load Geometry Dash 2.206 rather than 2.207. So now what we're going to do is we're going to open the Geode installer. Now you can just get this from searching Geode installer or Geode SDK into Google, but I'm not going to show how to do that. Chances are if you are trying to install Geode, you've already done it before or following this tutorial. So just follow through all of this. It'll ask for your Geometry Dash folder. It should already be in, but if you have like a custom Geometry Dash folder, just go to that that local file right here. You can copy and just paste that into this. Mine is already correct, so I don't need to paste that in. So what you're gonna do is just click install. It should just extract all of the Geode files, and then it'll install kind of some of its dependencies, some of the things that it needs to run, and it should be pretty fast. Like, it shouldn't take long at all. You might need to give it administrator permissions, but that's all good. And then just wait for Geode to finish installing. I believe that it does launch the game to install Geode, but I'm not sure. I guess I'll just come back once. Oh, no, it's finished. So now Geode is installed, and what you can do to just play the game is literally just click play. And it might try and download something, so just make sure that it doesn't try and do any of that. And then eventually you will have Geometry Dash with Geode. So from here you can just download all of your mods again, check Steam, make sure it's not trying to download anything. But yeah, I mean, it should work like this. And if you want to download your mods again or use the mods that you already had, you can go to your backup, go to mods. I'm not sure why I don't have any mods, but yeah, this is really weird. Oh, it's Geode. That's my bad. And you can just copy all these. And then once you reload Geometry Dash, then any minute now I have all of my mods. I have megahack, and yeah, so that's how you install 2.206 and make your mods work again for Geode. And yeah, that's it. If you need any help, feel free to message me on Discord. It'll be in the description. And thank you for watching. I hope this helped. And see you next time.